Last year, 24 days after the Forbes 400 ranking of the wealthiest Americans was finalized, Elon Musk surpassed Amazon founder Jeff Bezos as the richest person in the world. Now, 1 year later, Musk can finally claim his gold. He's number one on the Forbes 400 for the first time this year with an estimated net worth of $251 billion. $60.5 billion more than he had on last year's ranking and $100 billion more than Jeff Bezos. The triumph brings to a screeching halt Bezos' 4-year reign as the wealthiest American. He was hurt by a decline in Amazon shares, which fell 27% and erased $50 billion of his fortune between the two lists, which were finalized in early September of their respective years. Only Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook's parent company Meta Platforms, who shed $76.8 billion, fared worse. And Musk has even more to taunt his space rival with. It took him half as long as Bezos to reach the top of the Forbes 400, despite having nearly twice as far to climb. In 1998, the year after taking Amazon public, Bezos debuted at number 102 with a $1.6 billion fortune. It took him another 2 decades to unseat Microsoft's Bill Gates for the top spot in 2018. Musk made his first Forbes 400 appearance in 2012 at number 190, 2 years after Tesla's IPO with a net worth of $2.4 billion. Musk can mostly thank Tesla for his ascent. He owns about 25% of the electric car maker between stocks and options, a stake that, even after accounting for shares pledged as collateral, was worth $176.3 billion as of September 2nd. When Forbes locked in net worths for the 2022 Forbes 400, Tesla shares were 11% higher than they were for the 2021 list, due in large part to the record revenue and profit the company reported for the first quarter of 2022. The rest is mostly from rocket maker SpaceX, which quadrupled its valuation over the last 3 years to $127 billion. $53 billion of it in the past year, thanks to a fresh round of funding in July that was propelled by high demand for trips on its rockets, which it says are already being booked for 2025. On April 25th, Musk signed a deal to buy Twitter for $54.20 per share and unloaded $8.5 billion of Tesla stock over the next 3 days. In early August, after equity markets began falling and Musk attempted to squash the deal, he dumped another $6.9 billion of Tesla shares over 4 days. The two sides are headed to court in October. Tesla shares closed at $270.21 on September 2nd, down 20% since he dropped the Twitter news. In the past year, he also became the first person to ever cross the $300 billion mark after the car rental giant Hertz announced it was buying 100,000 Teslas for a reported $4.2 billion.